Hello and welcome to Dishing Delights. My name is Jenica and today I'm going to share with you what we made for dinner this week. Let's get into it. To start off, we heated up some leftover meatballs and mashed potatoes. I also heated up a can of green beans, and that was our super simple Sunday night dinner. For Monday's dinner, we had steak tips, stir-fry veggies, and rice. I started out by cutting up this venison steak. This was a cut that we were gifted, and the last time we pulled out a package of this, we made steak tips, and we really liked them, so today we made them again. Alright, I have my steak tips here. I'm just going to take this Chicago steak seasoning and I'm going to season these up. And I'm just going to fry these in butter. It'll take like a minute and a half to cook these up. Now I'm going to toss these back in the fridge and I'm going to make some rice. Now I am going to rinse my 2 cups of rice. Right, here's my white rice. As the rice was cooking in the Instant Pot, I tossed in a half a bag of stir-fry veggies and also a half a bag of broccoli that I had in my freezer. I cooked these veggies with some teriyaki sauce that I had in my fridge. And as you can see, I'm frying those steak tips with some butter. I'm adding in some teriyaki sauce with that as well. And these will cook in less than 2 minutes, so I'm trying to move quickly. And then once everything is cooked, we're going to serve up our dinner. My husband ended up adding some mango habanero sauce onto his, and I just served mine with a little bit of soy sauce. On Tuesday, I wanted to try out a pizza dough recipe. I'll link this recipe down below. This pizza dough was much easier to work with 2 days after I made the first batch, so I would recommend making this dough a day or 2 ahead of time, and it will turn out perfect. Yeah, we definitely need more flour. Alright, I think this is good enough. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to save this half for another use. Alright, I think I'm gonna make this into some sort of like stromboli or calzone or something like that. Alright, this is a lightly oiled pan. I feel like something's going to go wrong here, and I'm glad that I can bring you guys along for the ride. I'm going to keep it super simple, and we're just gonna do pepperoni and cheese. Now, we don't like an excessive amount of marinara, so I'm just going to add a little bit. A jar like this lasts us forever. It's not a bad marinara. Mama Mary's. I also have these like spicy sausage slices that we used for breakfast the other day. I'm going to cut these up in little pieces, just one slice of it. Oh my gosh, this pepperoni is amazing. I just got it from the deli section. I have the oven at 425 degrees. Once that is preheated, I'm going to add this. I'm also going to put a little egg mixture on top. And we are going to hope for the best. As you can see, I really missed my salads throughout January, so I have been making them with almost every single meal. So I have been making them almost every single day. And I was just adding all of the vegetables that I had on hand. I am going to link my OXO Good Grip salad spinner down below. If you do not have a salad spinner, I highly recommend one. This one I think is about $30 to $35, but it is a lifesaver in the kitchen, especially with meal prep. I am going to let this cool for quite a while. I'm not really sure how this turned out. So I'll see you once this cools down a little bit. Alright, we're gonna check this out. I'm nervous. I kind of want to cut it right here at this. I'm gonna be so mad if I open this and it's not cooked all the way through. Oh, please. That looks delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a whole bunch of salad to my plate. And this is what's for dinner. The next day with that dough, we are going to make some pizza.
He likes hanging around you going.
So on this day, I decided I want to make 2 smaller pizzas so I could use my cast iron skillet and my cast iron pan too. I had some leftover pineapple chicken in the freezer from a while back, and I knew my husband would enjoy that on top of his pizza because he's one of those people that like pineapple on pizzas, but I did not, so I just made mine with some spicy sausage and pepperoni. I also mixed up some butter garlic sauce. I just heated up a couple tablespoons of butter, some garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning, and this is what I used for the crust of my pizza. And as you can see, I'm just going to assemble those pizzas right now. Did add some white cornmeal to my pans, and I heated these pans up. I preheated them in the oven. So I pulled them out, added some cornmeal, and that made these pizzas like restaurant quality. They were delicious.
Personally, I'm kind of okay with it because kind of hoping that Facebook understands the metaverse and they're the ones that get it right. It's kind of like rooting for IOI and Ready Player One. It also wasn't bad news for Facebook or other platforms like Instagram. But
on Thursday, I made a sheet pan meal. So I took some smoked sausage out of the freezer, some mushrooms, peppers, onions, potatoes, and I cut them up into very small pieces, and I just cooked these until they were well done. Okay, these are still frozen, so I'm going to toss these into the oven while I prepare my veggies.
go get my storage unit, and they were like, you know, with this, we're doing a promotion, it's 50% off, we're doing it like 49 and stuff. And so I learned about the spot that I had my storage at. You guys remember that spot? This one I really fine, I found that. But I like this place, and I just decided to go where I was like, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. And yeah, I think I got a huge improvement here.
Right here, I'm adding the rest of this Cajun seasoning that I need to use up. You can use any seasonings that you would like with this.
So I started there, there's the rest, and there's the rest, so load it up.
This is going to be so delicious. And once you put this in the oven, you want to make sure that you toss it like every 10 minutes. That way every single piece gets cooked through. And that is what's for dinner. For the last meal of the week, we are going to make some burgers, some cheesy potatoes, and some salad. Now I'm trying to get all of these boxed potato products out of my home, so we're going to use these julienne potatoes tonight. I am going to take this 1 pound of venison and I am going to make it into 4 patties. And then for the seasoning for these, I'm just going to use some Cajun seasoning. For tonight's dinner, we're going to continue using up all of those delicious grains that we have in the fridge. I'm going to toss in some tomatoes, I'm going to toss in some radishes, and some carrots as well.
formulation or most of these had to be a product of the product.
And this is it for this week's dinners. On Saturday, we just had a lot of leftovers. We had a lot of delicious food this week. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a comment, like, and make sure you're subscribed down below. And hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload my next video. Thank you so much for watching.